So my name's Karen Stone. This is my first Sotheby's event, which makes this very awkward because if I don't make you laugh, you're probably not going to send me business. You see, exactly. So we're getting off to a great start. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about why I'm standing here. So I was in New York. I lived in New York for 15 years, and I signed up for comedy school. That's right, I'm a graduate of comedy school. And at the first show, before you can actually go to your first class, you have to attend a graduation class at Gotham Comedy Club. Have any of you ever been there? Yes, okay. So in the middle of the show, all these graduates, just like I was about to be, Jerry Seinfeld goes on stage.
Oh my
and
God.
he does a 20-minute set. And I thought to myself, how lucky am I to be in this room? I leaned in, terrified. My father is an accounting professor. My mother is an accountant, which makes me comedically challenged just by birth. And there I was, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to comedy school. And my very last show in New York before the pandemic, Seinfeld opened the show, followed by George Wallace, which is a really big deal. And then on my recent show, a few weeks ago, I opened for Jim Gaffigan. So those are my qualifications. So anyway, so this last year has been a little bit hard on me. It's been very hard for my self-esteem. Number one, I'm from New York. Have any of you been the recipient of New Yorkers coming to your town? Yeah. How many of you are waiting for the day they go back? Right? Strike one, so New Yorker. Strike two, I'm a realtor. Does anybody know where we fall on the list of professions that people actually love?
Yeah.
Have we moved up at all? Even though we're getting them, what, like 75 offers and like $10 bajillion over what it's worth, right? Yeah, they still don't like us, right? So strike two. And did you catch my name when I walked on stage?
Yeah.
Karen. Yeah. That's right. So it's like big trifecta, right? So I usually tell my clients, hi, I'm Karen, and they pause. And then I go, okay, you know, I'm not one of those Karens, and for the record, I'm not one of those Karens. But I beg of you, do not ask the people, the mask police out there, because they probably think I'm a Karen, right? Right? All of us, right? Like the mask police. Okay, so I have a confession. I used to like people. They liked me, I liked them. I was a people person. I'm sure all of you were at one point. And then we became realtors. Right? So now we're realtors, they don't really like us. Guys, what is it about our profession that makes us feel like we need to like advertise all of our success? I just sold this house. I got all these offers. Think about it. What other profession does this? Like your matrimonial attorney? Guess who's back on the market? Yeah, hashtag keep your house, lose your spouse. Or like the OBGYN. Guess who I just delivered? His name is Whoops. Right? Right? It's weird. And then we give our clients gifts. They hire us and we give them gifts. Like, does your dentist give you a gift? No, like I get a root canal and I pay them and I don't get anything in return. Right? So we give them gifts. So I will admit, I told you all that I don't like people. I do, and once in a while I do give a gift to my clients. And recently I sent a bouquet to one of my buyers. And she called me up and she goes, Karen, you know, thank you for the flowers, but I have a question. And I go, yeah. She goes, did you write the card? And I go, yeah, why? She goes, did you really write the card? And I said, well, yeah. And I'm thinking, did my assistant write the card? No, I wrote the card. She goes, because the card said, rest in peace. Which means somewhere there's a funeral home that just got a bouquet of flowers with a card that says, welcome to your new home. Right? That's one of my best jokes. Thanks, guys. Sorry. Okay. It didn't really happen, but I'm sure it could. Anyway, so how many of you have ever been on the New York City subways? Yes. How many of you have ever had to wait more than 2 days to sell a house? A lot of you. Okay, so we have to get a little bit like creative with how we sell things, right? So I'm in New York, that's where I sold. Now I sell in Park City. I'm trying to fit in with the mountain town, not wearing black and pearls. Anyway, so I had to get a little bit creative with how I was going to sell one of my listings. So let's see. I'm there on the subway and I see somebody else try this. You've been on the subway, right? Yes. You raise your hand. Okay. So there I am on the subway and this is how it goes. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to bother you on your commute home. I'm not hungry. I could use a drink. I have an apartment that I can't seem to sell. Let me tell you about it. It's 600 square feet. The Toto toilet, it warms your butt and everything. It's in the kitchen next to the stove, so you can flip your pancakes. It's a fifth floor walk-up. There's no elevator, so it's leg day every day. And the seller is open to offers. We're only asking $900,000. Any takers? Does anybody want this? How about we get some interesting financing? Does anybody have a Blockbuster card? Those are vintage now. Those are worth it, right? How about a Pinkberry card? 10 stamps. You get seller financing. No? An unlimited Metro card? Anybody? All right, well, I did not sell it, and I did not get a client, and I did not get a date. And that is my set, and I'm warming up the crowd because Rick told me he tells dad jokes, and so hopefully that was okay. Again, I'm Karen.